So His Grace Radha Gopinath Prabhu is a senior disciple and one of the founding members of Iskcon Brampton. And through his inspiring and dedicated leadership, the temple's programs has grown year after year. I mean, take a look around at this Rath Yatra. It is a great reflection of how big our temple has grown.
Yes. And we would also like to invite our His Grace Indra Prabhu. He is one of the council member of Iskcon Brampton. He and his family have been serving Iskcon Brampton for almost a decade now. And he is such an inspiring. So please give a huge round of applause for Radha Gopinath Prabhu and Indra Prabhu.
We are also deeply honored to have among us His Grace Shubhalas Prabhu and Her Grace Asha Lata Mataji. They are the senior disciples of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada and have been serving Iskcon Brampton for over 50 years. That is 50 plus years of unwavering dedication, seva, and leadership. But the seva just doesn't end there. It goes their entire family. Their grandchildren are also actively engaged in devotional service.
We would also like to introduce His Holiness Bhaktivedanta Swami Maharaj. Maharaj is a senior disciple of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Prabhupada ki jai! Maharaj is popularly known as the walking monk because he has traveled not across once but 4 times across Canada.
We would also like to introduce His Grace Garuda Indra Prabhu, a disciple of A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada, and he has been a part of the Iskcon Brampton family for nearly 50 years. He was blessed by Srila Prabhupada and the entire academic world, wherein he received 3 masters in degrees and doctorate PhD.
We would request Prabhuji.
नमो विष्णुपदाय कृष्णपृष्ठाय बुद्धे श्रीमते भक्तिवेदांत स्वामीति नामिने नमस्ते सरस्वती देवे गौरवाणी प्रचारिणे निर्विशेष शून्यवादी पश्चात देशतारिणे जय श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य प्रभु नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवासादि गौर भक्त एवरीबडी टुगेदर हरे कृष्णा 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 हरे 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 राम 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 हरे हरे. I would also like to request Indresh Prabhu to please come on stage.
Hari Bol! A big round of applause for our esteemed devotees.
We will request Maharaj to please speak a few words and bless us.
I'm going to stand up. Hare Krishna, everyone. Haribol Jagannatha Swami Ki. I know some of you are enjoying the food, the prasadam. Some of you are enjoying the heat. That's okay. Thank you for coming to the program today, our annual festival, which is growing, as I understand. It's been many years since I've been able to participate here, but because of a cancellation with one of our Rath Yatras in Canada, it gave me some freedom to come and join you this time around. I'm here to be with you. I'm here to support you. What I would like to address is that our Guru Maharaj, Srila Prabhupada, started this Rath Yatra in the West. It started in 1967 on the West Coast in San Francisco, and now it's spread out like wildfire all over the world. The origins, however, come from India. The original ride for Jagannath, Baladev and Subhadra took place south of the Himalayas at a place called Kurukshetra. You might be familiar with that. And it was a family reunion. So what we'd like to emphasize that this is a family. We are not maybe related to each other blood-wise, but we definitely are culturally connected. We're part of the human race. And when Jagannath is there, we can think of him in terms of the person who represents the dark-skinned folks. Balaram, his brother, represents the fair skin, and Subhadra, their sister, is somewhere in the middle. So everybody's part of this big party that took place 5 millennia ago. It's a family reunion, and that's what we're reenacting here now, is a family reunion. Everyone coming together and having a good time. And I am assuming that's what it is. So thank you very much for participating. And tomorrow I will be flying to Saskatoon. Anybody ever heard of Saskatchewan, the province? Yes? Wow, okay. That's one of my favorite places for the Rath Yatra, honestly. And if you go there, you'll understand why. Not that this is a flop. This is a great success story here. It's wonderful, and thank you for being part of this. The vision that Prabhupada had for the movement is that in every town and village, that is Chaitanya Mahaprabhu's prediction. But Prabhupada also had the idea, it's in a letter, he said, in every district there should be a center for Krishna consciousness. And that's what we've been working at. I'm sure within 10 years or 5 years, we'll have something in Owen Sound, we'll have something in, well, Windsor's already in the works, we'll have something in Chapleau, Northern Ontario. We'll just be everywhere sharing the wisdom of Krishna consciousness, the prasadam, and the kindness that goes along with it. And what to speak of the holy name, the kirtan, most important. So thank you very much for coming. Enjoy the heat. I wish they had a lake. Why don't they dig a lake here? Well, I'll jump in. Hare Krishna. That would be so nice. A refresher. Pull in one of those Muskoka lakes and bring them over south here. That would be so nice. Thank you so much. Haribo. Srila Prabhupada ki.
Thank you so much, Maharaj. I would request Garuda Prabhu to say a few words.
Hare Krishna, everyone. Welcome to this wonderful festival. I've been coming to these festivals, I just realized, for over 50 years. When they started the first Rath Yatra in Toronto, I was there, and I've been coming ever since. So this is a very successful festival and parade. It's got my attention for all these years, and I love it to no end. And thank you, everybody out there, for coming and participating. You made my day. Hare Krishna.
Thank you, Prabhu. Rightly said, when the elders say it's a success, it is a success. Now I request Prabhuji to please speak a few words.
Hare Krishna. Jagannath Baldev Subhadra ki. There's so many people. Please say Jai louder. Srila Prabhupada ki. I have a special message for all of you. You are so fortunate what Srila Prabhupada said. Srila Prabhupada stated that any one of you have seen Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra on the Rath Yatra cart. They will not take a next birth again. They'll go back to Krishna Loka to see Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra there. This is our Prabhupada. Is not very nice? Most of you saw Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra. So I was thinking, what should I speak? Because Maharaj has spoken, everybody knows the history. We should talk about the miracles of Jagannath in Jagannath Puri. No science, nobody could figure out, no Shastras, that what is happening there and why it is happening. First thing, We all do the Sanan Yatra here. We get the water from different places. But you know, in Jagannath Puri, there is a Sona well. That in translation, it's a golden well. You know, when you go for darshan and when you're going out, you see that well. That well is completely dry. There are no pipes. There's nothing there. And few days before the Rath Yatra cart 2 weeks, we have a Sanan Yatra. And night before, automatically that well is filled up, overflowing, not going in the buckets with a rope, no, it is overflowing. And 1008 kalshas, big thing for bathing of Jagannath comes there. So there is a top of Jagannath temple, there is a flag there. The flag is changed every day. For thousands of years it's changing, not a miss a day. They're saying if you miss one day for 18 years, there won't be any flag. But the most miracle thing is when the wind flows east, the flag flows west. Wind flows south, flag plays north. Why? This is the arrangement of Jagannath. Nobody can figure it out. And on the top of the Jagannath temple, never a bird comes. Even an aeroplane cannot go on top of it. If the aeroplane is flying, automatically it moves to another place. So there are so many other pastime. Depending on the time I'm available, I give you a couple of more. You know, there is a Sudarshan Chakra on top of the temple. And as you can see, now you can see this side. Can you see this side only? But Sudarshan Chakra, anywhere in Jagannath Puri, you can see the full Sudarshan Chakra, not one side only. And most important thing is that the wind. All day, the wind flows from the temple to the sea. Every day, not once in a day, once in a year, every day. At night, the wind comes from the sea to Jagannath temple. I'll do one more thing. There are a lot of others I have there. One more thing is that sea makes a lot of noise in Jagannath Puri. So what you do when you step one step inside the temple, it's very quiet. You come back, you can still hear the sea. So this is the thing. And out of most of the thing, the most miracle is what Srila Prabhupada said, that just by seeing Jagannath, Baldev, Subhadra bending around on Rashtrata cart, you can go back to Godhead. Srila Prabhupada ki, Jagannath Baldev Subhadra ki, Jagannath Rath Yatra ki. Thank you very much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you so much, Prabhu. Those were beautiful anecdotes. Just a quick thing for the audience. We're going to play some quiz throughout the day. So whatever anecdotes Prabhu said, we're going to ask you. So make sure you're listening to all this nectar with your eyes and mind open. Now I'll request Asharata Mataji to say a few words.
Hare Krishna. All glories to Srila Prabhupada. Most of us we know who Srila Prabhupada is, but many of you may not know who Srila Prabhupada is. Srila Prabhupada is a great Mahatma who was sent by Lord Shri Krishna on this earth to deliver the fallen souls like us. Srila Prabhupada, with the instructions of his Guru Maharaj, came to Western world to spread Krishna consciousness. Srila Prabhupada is so pure Mahatma that when he was child, he used to do the Rath Yatra in the neighborhood with his friends. But now today, his pastimes, childhood pastimes, has become a global event. Rath Yatra is going on all over the world, in many countries, many towns and villages. That is miracle of Srila Prabhupada. Lord Jagannath with his brother Balram and sister Subhadra is residing in Jagannath Puri. Some of us, we can go to Jagannath Puri, but some of us, we cannot go to Jagannath Puri. But Srila Prabhupada has brought the Jagannath Puri to us all over the world. We don't have to go there. We can have Jagannath Baldev Subhadra darshan here. And Srila Jagannath Baldev Subhadra is touring all around the world because he is a Lord of the universe. So he's traveling, he's touring everywhere. As you know, Srila Prabhupada predicted that Chaitanya Mahaprabhu predicted my name will be sung in every town and village. Yes, it is happening. Iskcon temples are everywhere. Jagannath Baldev Subhadra is touring everywhere. And Hare Krishna is chanting on everywhere. That is the miracle of Srila Prabhupada. Hare Krishna, Jai Jagannath, Jai Baldev, Jai Subhadra, Jagannath Swami, Nayan Pathakami, Bhava Tume, Hare Krishna, all glories to Srila Prabhupada.
Thank you so much, Mataji, for those inspiring words.
Thank you, Mataji. Now I request Indresh Prabhu to say a few words, please.
Hare Krishna, Jagannath Swami ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Well, I have to say, the devotees of Brampton probably had the biggest heart in all of Canada. And I'll tell you why. Many years ago, Srila Prabhupada blessed us with our beautiful temple in Toronto. But the Brampton devotees decided, with the blessings of His Holiness Bhakti Marg Swami, to branch out and leave the comforts of the Toronto temple and start a temple in Brampton, which he successfully did many years ago. And from that Brampton temple, with the blessings of the Vaishnavas and Maharaj and Srila Prabhupada and Gaurnitai and Jagannath Baldev Subhadra, now the growth has happened again and again and again. So from that one start in Brampton, we've been able to go out there and go to Scarborough and Milton and Mississauga and Windsor and Angus and Barrie and Waterloo and I'm forgetting half this and Stouffville. So from that start that Brampton did, we've been able to expand to 14 centers around the Toronto area, and we're marching, Hare Krishna. And we're marching, we made a commitment to Srila Prabhupada. When Srila Prabhupada was here, in 12 years, he formed 108 temples. London, New York, Vrindavan, Toronto, Montreal. The list is endless, big temples. As a humble offering, Maharaj and our team have decided 2 years ago that within our 12 years, we're going to give 108 centers across Canada to Srila Prabhupada, and we're well on our way. This year we've opened up half a dozen centers. We're in July. 6 centers have been opened up so far in 2025. And we're right now seeing a count of 32 temples, so with all your blessings. So Brampton Temple has a very big heart, and they've started this, and you can see here, this is the only festival where they go out and give free ice cream, free watermelon, free everything. There's a lot of prasad, and a lot of you are responding. So please support your Brampton Temple. Please come to their temple. They have a weekly program, and join hands with the Brampton Temple, and I'm sure your life will be sublime. Jagannath Swami ki, Srila Prabhupada ki. Thank you.
Thank you so much, Prabhu, for those kind words. And as for Grace, Ashalata Mataji had mentioned, we actually do have a Jagannath Baldev and Subhadra Mai altar at the back. So we do invite you to go join there, look around, as there will be artis and offerings throughout the day.
Thank you so much, Prabhuji, Mataji, for your kind wisdom of words and your blessings. We are really grateful. Hare Krishna. You know the drill, right?
Jai Jagannath!
Hare Krishna. So as Indresh Prabhu say, Iskcon Brampton begins few years back from Toronto, and I would like to remember one devotee who was mastermind behind this, His Grace Vaishnava Prabhu. So few weeks back, like last week, he physically left us, right? But he's still present here, and we are operating under his guidelines. So everybody please chant one time Hare Krishna mantra for Vaishnava Prabhu. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Prabhu. Alright, so you must be wondering, who are these two beautiful ladies? Alright, we believe in self-praise, so let me introduce my beautiful co-host. She is Madhurima. She is an graduate she's actually pursuing her bachelor's in science from York University, and she's an active member of Iskcon Brampton Youth Group, which is fondly called as Vaikuntha Yuva.
And this is my amazing co-host, Tripti, and a little secret between us. She's basically like a double agent. By day, she shines as a business analyst, and by the weekend, she serves in Iskcon's Brampton Sunday School.
Alright, so we have the Mayor of Brampton, Mr. Patrick Brown. We would like to invite him on stage, and please say a few words.
Can we get a big round of applause for Patrick Brown?
Well, Hare Krishna Brampton. We are so elated to have this annual festival at Shinkuzi Park. I know one year we were out of Shinkuzi Park, so it's great to have this iconic event back at our largest park in the city. I see my friend Subhash is here, Subhash Chand, Dave Kapil, two great community builders, and that's what this park is about. It's about being open for the public. I would note we're having our Navratri festival this year as a city in Shinkuzi Park too, where we have our Garba. But there's so many amazing celebrations we have here. So enjoy the nice weather, enjoy the friendship, enjoy the celebration, and know that it may seem hot today. It feels like we're in Ahmedabad today, doesn't it, with the heat? But very soon, we'll be complaining about snow removal. So let's appreciate the beautiful days while we have them. Enjoy Shinkuzi Park, and just to say, we're so proud to have this great festival in our city, and thank you for the invitation to join you.
Thank you very much, Mr. Brown. And I would like to request Kapil Prabhu to say a few words. He is helping us for new premises.
Hare Krishna. Hey, one more time. Hare Krishna. Thank you all for coming. This is very important for all of us. This is another opportunity for us to get together and build a community. We need to continue this support. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Thank you. No, please, Dr. Baran. And I would like to request Subhash Prabhu to say a few words. He is Secretary of Hindu Sabha Temple, and they are normally helping us for cooking prasadam, so this time also they help us. And they provided the ingredients for that. So Subhash Prabhu can just do it.
Hare Krishna. Yes, as I told, my name is Subhash Chand. In 1999 to 2001, I was living in Iskcon in Paris. That means before my marriage. So Iskcon is a first home for me. Yeah, although I'm a director and secretary in Hindu Sabha, but it's the pathway given by the Iskcon. Like when the rain comes, it's in the fields or mountains, but all the water goes to the sea. So whatever the rains was here, as you know, Hindu Sabha in itself is sea. So I experienced that water reached over there. So it's by the blessing of Krishna, I'm serving the Hindu Sabha. Thank you so much. Hare Krishna.
Hare Krishna. Thank you, Prabhuji.
Thank you so much for coming and gracing the occasion. Thank you.
It's a pleasure to introduce two special guests with us today. We have MPP Amarjot Sandhu and we have Councillor Rod Powers. Councillor Rod Power happens to be of this particular area, so anybody in this area, you got to keep making sure we support him, and same goes for Amarjot. They're absolutely magnificent gentlemen. I'm going to let you say a few words.
Thank you, Dev ji. Hare Krishna. It is such an honor for me to be here this afternoon, and first and foremost I would like to thank Iskcon Brampton for inviting us here today and for putting together this wonderful festival to celebrate the rich culture, heritage and values of India. It's great to see that so many kids are here, youth is here. It is very, very important to involve our youth in these activities so that they are connected to our roots and they know about our culture, heritage. And I always say that we are very blessed to live in such a country where we have a wonderful diversity of different cultures, different backgrounds, and different faiths. And we always come together as one community to celebrate these special days. And especially with so much attention and hate in the world these days that focused on the things that separates us. It's our festival is an affirmation of elements that binds us together in a common quest to enjoy living. And festivals such as this strengthen our friendship and strengthen our culture and spread friendship across different cultures and different faiths. So it's great to be here. Congratulations to all of you for putting together this wonderful event. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
Jai Shri Krishna. I just want to say to Iskcon, this is an amazing festival. I'm so glad that you're over on this side of the park. Last year we were on that side of the park. It seemed kind of crowded. It didn't work very well. But you see an amazing amount of kids out there, youth out there. This is just a great festival and I'm so happy that you're here in Chinguzi Park. I'm Rod Power. I happen to be the ward councillor for this area. And you know what? It's festivals like this that actually make Chinguzi Park special and make Brampton special. So thank you very much. I'm honored to be here.
Thank you, Rod. Thank you, Amarjot. At this point, I'd like to quickly introduce President of Hindu Sabha Mandir, Madhur Lama.
Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. Hare Krishna. आज यहाँ आके इसमें कहने की ज़रूरत नहीं, हमको अच्छा लग रहा है। यहाँ आके तो अच्छा लगना ही था। जो इस्कॉन ये अपने आप में एक ऐसी पहचान है जिसके बारे में किसी को बताने की ज़रूरत नहीं है। हर किसी को जिसका सौभाग्य होता है वही ऐसे उनको परमात्मा मौका देता है ऐसे फंक्शनों में आने के लिए। इस मौके पे मैं आप सबको मुबारकबाद भी देता हूँ। एक मेरे साथ हिंदू सभा मंदिर की मेंबर कमेटी खड़ी है, उनकी तरफ से एक छोटी सी आग्रह है, विनती है। हम प्रार्थना करते हैं कि नेक्स्ट ईयर का ये जो फंक्शन है हमारी हिंदू सभा की जो दशहरा ग्राउंड है आप वहाँ आके मनाइए। हिंदू सभा की दशहरा ग्राउंड में हिंदू सभा मंदिर आप सबके लिए, आपका मंदिर है, आप सबके लिए खुला है। तो हमारी आपसे प्रार्थना है इस सेवा का मौका अगली बार हिंदू सभा को दीजिए। हिंदू सभा की दशहरा ग्राउंड है, उसमें 1 लाख लोग तो आसानी से फंक्शन कर सकते हैं। और आपने आज से ये कोशिश शुरू करो भी उस ग्राउंड में 100,000 प्लस लोग आने चाहिए। हर घर से वहाँ आदमी आए, लोगों को पता लगे ये इस्कॉन इस हिंदू समाज के लिए क्या कर रहा है। हिंदू सभा आप सबके साथ है, आप सबके साथ है। हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा, हरे कृष्णा।
धन्यवाद बहुत बहुत। Krishna. We'll continue our program.
We really appreciate all these special guests taking the time out of their day to join us.
Yes, now it's time for our next